boss, dressed in brown, once ate an apple from a small beggar girl. He handed her 1,000 yuan and said, "If you ever get into trouble, come to Star Company. My name is Michael." But he didn't know that this small act of kindness would end up saving his life 10 years later. One night, everyone was partying when Michael suddenly received a call from his wife. She told him that a car accident had occurred and someone had died. When Michael rushed to the scene, his wife cried and hugged him tightly, saying she was pregnant. "If I go to jail," she sobbed, "what will happen to the baby in my belly?" Hearing this, Michael made a decision on the spot. He chose to take all the blame for his wife. After that, he called his most trusted younger brother, Jack, and asked him to take care of his wife and the company. Jack patted his chest confidently and said, "Brother, go to prison without worry. I'll take care of sister-in-law, mom, and the company." His wife also cried and promised, "I'll definitely get you out." Soon, Michael was taken away by law enforcement. At first, he thought it was just a minor issue and that he wouldn't be locked up for long, but he didn't expect that he would spend many years behind bars. As a result, the case dragged on for more than 10 years. On the day of his release, he believed his wife and Jack would come to pick him up, but after waiting for a long time, no one showed up. By then, he no longer cared. More than 10 years in prison had erased all his pride and anger. At the same time, a new guardian hero, Zhao Qiao, was rushing toward the prison. He had just discovered that Michael was the man who had helped him years ago. Zhao Qiao had been searching for him all this time and learned that Michael had just been released. When his subordinate reported that Michael had already left 2 hours earlier, Zhao Qiao immediately ordered the driver to speed up. Meanwhile, Michael had already arrived at the company he founded himself, but as soon as he tried to enter, security stopped him. "I'm the chairman, Michael." "Michael?" the guard replied. "Our chairman is Jack." When Jack appeared, Michael said happily, "Brother, I'm back." But Jack kicked him hard, knocking him to the ground. "How dare you come here?" Jack shouted. Then he pulled Michael up and asked coldly, "What are you here for?" Michael replied that he had come to see his wife and reclaim his company. Jack smirked and said, "Fine, go inside." At that moment, a long-haired man walked over. Jack ordered him, "Deal with him." They forced a security uniform onto Michael. Furious, Michael demanded to know what this meant. The man replied, "From now on, you're just a security guard here. If you don't like it, get out." Just then, Michael's wife arrived. "What is going on here?" she asked. The man bowed respectfully to her. She slapped him angrily and said, "I am Michael's wife. Do you have a problem? Who do you think you are?" She then hugged Michael tightly. But the scene suddenly changed. She coldly said, "I'm Jack's wife now. This company belongs to us." The man immediately grabbed Michael again. "Do you understand now?" Michael stood frozen in shock. At that moment, Jack walked in. He proudly touched the woman's face and said, "Didn't you tell me to take good care of sister-in-law? Look how well I've treated her. You should be thanking me." Michael finally understood everything. In prison, he had imagined their reunion countless times, but never expected it to end like this. Unable to endure any more humiliation, Michael struggled, but the two of them continued to betray and mock him. The long-haired man shoved him to the ground, and Jack casually pulled out some money and said, "Give him 100 yuan a day." With a trembling voice, Michael asked, "Where's my child?" His wife replied coldly, "When you went to prison, I sent the child to an orphanage." A woman suddenly stepped forward and said, "Let me see who dares to touch Michael."